Alright guys, what's up? It's Luke the Yoda back here again with another video. This time I'm bringing to you guys my very first showcase video. This is not just my first showcase video, this is also my very first custom. This is a custom, as you can tell by the title, it's a custom painted Assassin's Creed character. His name is Altair. He is my favorite assassin from Assassin's Creed, the game of course. And I'm very happy with the way this guy came out. Now I wanted to say before I got too far into this video, I painted this figure, of course, by myself, but I learned all of these techniques, or the majority of them, from KJ. You can follow him on Flickr. KJ the King, I'm pretty sure that is the name. I'm not 100% positive, but he taught me the shadowing techniques you see and the wear and tear you see on the boots and then the shoulder plate. So yeah, I was very pleased with that, and I wanted to thank him again if he's watching the video. So yeah, thank you, and let's just get into the video. So let's get this to focus a little bit more. There we go. The sword's nothing special. I didn't paint the sword, but everything else on this figure, pretty much everything else I did paint. Now I'll go ahead and tell you where I got the the hood. I got the hood. I got this armor piece and the hidden blades from Brick Forge, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm almost certain that that's where I got them. Now before I got them, they were all different colors. For instance, this was blue. The hidden blades were yellow. One of them was yellow. The other was a different color. Anyway, so they were all different colors. And then the boot piece I have there to give it the effect that it's an actual boot. I picked those up from KJ, so very pleased with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in depth in this figure, start from the bottom and go up to the top. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I did to this figure if you're interested in doing the same techniques. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did. So the first thing I did with the boots was I got an armor piece, and what I first did was I did a coat of black, and then I went over it again in a darker brown, and then once more in a lighter brown, and I left some spots so you could see the shadow effect and the wear and tear. And then I dry brushed it, which is where you just get the brush without any water and lightly go over it to get that wear and tear you see there. It looks like he's worn the boots through all the battles he actually has, running over the rooftops and such. And I painted the shoelaces on as well, so yeah, I was very pleased with that. So same thing with the belt. I did the same technique with the belt, and the same with this leather strap you see on this armor plate here. I did almost the same on the back, as well as the hidden blades. Very pleased with the way it turned out. Very, very happy, and definitely a good first custom. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick 360. Oops, sorry, give you a quick 360. And this head is like perfect. I'm pretty sure I got it from Extreme Brick. No, I remember I paid him like a couple bucks or something for this head, which is perfect for Altair. Very pleased with that. Now this trench coat was a tan color, and I got it from, I don't remember the name of the vendor, but it was a military based vendor, and it was a trench coat from World War II, and I just cut off the hood and, painted it white to go along with the robe for this assassin. So very pleased with the way that turned out as well. I liked that the way I was able to get the shadow effect inside of the mask. It's not just black. You can kind of see there's a gray color there as well. So you can kind of tell that with his hood over his head, you can see the shadow that it portrays onto his face, which I really enjoyed. Another thing I really enjoyed of this figure was this steel shoulder plate here. And you can see with all this, like the paint has been worn off over time and battles, it's been scratched off, worn, the weather he's been through, and I think it just turned out very well. And I'll give you a quick look at the back too, because it translates on there as well. So really enjoyed that. You can see the boots going all the way around the feet, and which crap, sorry he keeps falling. I should have kept him on this stand here. But yeah, I was very, very pleased with that. So this figure, it still has full articulation like a Lego figure would. I just don't want to move him too much because I don't want the paint to chip or any of that. So yeah, that's why I'm not like doing any really cool poses. Another thing I really enjoyed about this figure was the shadow effects you can see on the creasing of the hood. They're more like you can tell that they're creases, which I enjoyed. If you're looking at the figure like this, you can tell that the sun would be somewhere back here, and you can tell that because of the line on either side of the hood. So, I'll just give you a quick glance at that. Stop talking for a minute so you can just see all the detail I put into this figure. And yeah, it's not too intricate. So what you see basically is what you have here. And I'm very pleased with the way it turned out, as you can tell by the way I've stated it 100,000 times. But yeah, so I'm very happy with it. And yeah, so I'm gonna go put his sword back on. And this is Altair's sword. It looks just like it from the video game, which I was very happy to find. Pretty sure I found that in the same place I found the hood and everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him here. And while I have him there, I wanted to ask you guys one last quick question before I go. My next showcase video will either be of this Mandalorian here or Master Chief here. So comment below which you think I should do next, and I will be sure to do that. I'm going to do both of them, but one will be a lot sooner than the next. So yeah, just comment below. Also comment what you liked and what you disliked on this figure. I really enjoy constructive criticism. Just don't be a troll. Just say, I think you could have done better doing this, that, and the other. I really appreciate that. Leave a like if you liked the video, or a dislike if you didn't. And most of all, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I've reached 1,000 subscribers, and I wouldn't be doing these videos without you. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video.